Hi, this is Mrs. Arriaga from the library team, and today I'm going to introduce you to the Moreau Catholic Library's databases. A database is a collection of data stored in an electronic format. It is a gathering place of information. Databases can include magazine articles, newspaper articles, ebooks, ebook chapters, print book chapters, articles from journals, podcasts, videos, websites. And that's not it. There's a great amount of information and types of information found in databases. Databases tend to include the most current information on a topic. Because it's electronic, it's very easy to update, unlike a print book where you have to republish a new edition if you want to edit or update a section of a print book. We say that database information in databases is very authoritative. Authoritativeness is the quality of possessing authority. It is the quality of trustworthiness and reliability. These are extremely good qualities to have in an information source, which is why we are so excited when students immediately turn to databases for information. We know they're turning to good sources. Some of these databases include magazines and newspapers that you're familiar with or maybe subscribed to at home, such as the New York Times, Newsweek magazine, Sports Illustrated. Many of these publications can be found in our databases. So to get to our databases, you're going to hover over the academics listing, and then you're going to scroll down to library, and you'll click on library. Once on the library webpage, you'll scroll down and you'll see in the center of the screen, the second link is databases. You'll click on that. Once on the databases webpage, you'll see a list of all the databases we subscribe to. And by subscribe, I mean we pay money for, so that you can have this great information throughout your 4 years at Moreau. We are going to focus today on one particular database. This database, Student Resources in Context, is part of the Gale suite. Gale has many different databases. You can see here that they have a literature database, they have a history database. The Student Resources in Context database tends to be more general. There's information on a variety of different disciplines. So we're going to take a look at this one. So you'll click on Student Resources in Context, and you'll be brought to the home page. You can see that there's a search box at the top of the screen. I'm going to search for teens and technology. If I just searched for teens, I would get too much information. I really want to focus it down to teens and technology. And then I'm going to click search. So I can see that it says there were no exact matches found, but I do see that there is reference made to teens and technology in a variety of sources. I can scroll down and see the articles that are from reference and from news, or I can actually click on any of these links in the left-hand side, and I want to look in magazines to see what has been pulled that relates to teens and technology. I can see that there were 377 different magazine articles pulled from this search, so I'm going to click on that to see if any of these articles would be of interest to me. And this one from January 31st, 2011, Growing Up Digital, wired to their cell phones and computers. Students are having more trouble focusing on other things. This looks interesting to me. I can see that it's a cover story. And by clicking on it, I see the full article. And this looks of interest. So I would like to go back and read this later today, maybe when I'm at home. So I'm going to email this to myself. On the right-hand side, once I'm looking at the full text article, and we often use the word full text when we refer to the page where we're looking at the entire document. It includes all the text, which is why we say full text. And this is the full text. We can see it's quite long. And so I'm going to email this full text document to myself, and it requires me to put in the sender email. And I'm going to leave the subject as is, and I'm sending it to myself. I could leave a message if I wanted to remind myself about something, and I can choose what format, HTML or PDF. It just depends what format you would prefer to read it in. I'm going to leave it as HTML, and then I'm going to click send. And I can see that my email has gone through. If I wanted to search for a different topic, I could perhaps look for cyberbullying and click return or hit search, and I can see that there are a variety of different articles about cyberbullying and many articles in different types of sources, the types being news, magazines, academic journals, websites, videos, and audio. The audio tends to be podcasts. So I could scroll down and look to see if anything catches my eye. I can see that Facebook expands social reporting and security tools to help stop cyberbullying. That might be an interesting article to read. And I can see that there are several websites that have been listed as well. So you can see how great information can be found in these databases. It just requires time to go in and explore and practice and try out different search terms, because each search term will pull up different results. Throughout your 4 years at Moreau, the library team will be working with you to get a better grasp of these databases so that you can really use them and manipulate them to get the best information you can for your information need. And we look forward to working with you on this. This presentation was brought to you by the library team.